Good morning or afternoon. This is Mr. Cohen. I will not be in the 25th. This is a composition of transformations. You're going to work with your substitute to figure out. We're going to first draw the original line, which goes 1 to 5 like that. And we're going to label it CD. Our new line is going to be reflected over the x-axis. So we're going to take a look at translation is first, then the reflection next. So our translation is x 4 to the left, x minus 4, and again C prime, D prime. Now with that, we're going to do CD double prime and flip that over the x-axis, which is here. There's our x. So we'll flip just the values of y. 1 becomes -1, 5 becomes -5, and this is C double prime, D double prime. The next translation is a movement up or down. It's y plus 2. We'll use the same information on C and D that were given in the instructions, top of the page. I'll draw CD again in green. And we'll move it up 2. 1, 2, C prime, D prime. And then we're going to reflect that over a new axis, y equals x. So let's draw that in ever so slightly. And that means the y and the x will change values. Just use your cheat sheet, your tool sheet, I should say, to get that in. And we start at about 4 and end at 5. So 4 to 6, sorry. And so it's just reflected like that. C double prime, D double prime. We start with 3 reflecting across. This is a triangle. There's 3 points. So the original ABC is shaped something like this. You can get it more precisely, but to give you an idea of reflecting over x equals 2, we'll draw a line at x equals 2, and we'll flip it over that way for our new line, which we'll draw in blue, green, and our new triangle ABC shares some of the points in common, but just reflects over that as A prime, B prime, A prime, B prime, C prime. And then finally, we're flipping that over a new line, x equals -1. So I'll go back to yellow with a highlighter. That's just parallel to the y-axis. X equals, doesn't go there, x equals -1. And that flip takes us even further to the left. Let's do this in black. As goes a little bit off as A double prime, B double prime, and C double prime. And that shares a point in common with the second transformation, because that's also right on the x equals -1 axis. For numbers, we've got, if I can hold this steady, 3, 2, 0, 3. I'd love to write this smaller. -1, 1, -5, 2, -2, 3, and -1, 1, representing A prime, B prime, C prime, and A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. We have lines now reflecting over the y equals 1 and y equals x axis. So let me draw in y equals 1 here. And that's y equals 1. And that again is a flat line, 0 slant. Then we're going to draw in y equals x. I'll pick something colorful this time. And we'll go with, didn't like that. We'll go with, let's say, orange. Y equals x is a diagonal line. So our original triangle EFG becomes EFG here. And then E prime, F prime, G prime just flips. So it's kind of an upside down triangle. And finally, by transforming it, by reflecting it across y equals x, we have a triangle here that's going to be E prime, double prime, G, F double prime, G double prime. Let's pick something you can discern, and I'm going to do my best to make this smaller. E, F, G prime are at -1, 3, -1, 5, -5, 5, and F double prime is again reflecting 3, -1, following the rules on your guide sheet there, 5, -1, and 5, -5. We want to classify these types of rotations. If you look at the picture at the bottom of the page, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. I think it stops at Q. Think of them as triangles, and we're only going to be looking at the triangles. So the first is a rotation ABC to E, F, D. That is going to be, sorry, ABC to EDC is 180 degree. Just put the word rotation. And then MNJ to EDC is a translation. We have PQM, JLM as a reflection. JLM to MNJ is a rotation. Now technically 9 is a glide reflection, a glide, so it moves then reflects. If you put, this is a composite, if you put glide reflection, if you put just reflection, that's fine, but understand that it glides first. And the next two are reflections. I'm not sure I can go any further than that. There we go, reflection. And a glide reflection for the last one. I'm going to stop the video here. I wish you well. There's one more for some homework. Let's call it classwork, called Unit 5, Day 1, or Unit 2, Day 1, if I fixed it for you. And I will give you some of those answers as well. Remember to talk to each other. Remember to have your formula chart for the year available and close at hand. And just follow the rules for translations, reflections, rotations, and dilations. Have a great rest of your day.